Have you ever noticed how anxiety, emptiness, or that quiet feeling of I'm not enough doesn't always come from something obvious? It's not always caused by one clear failure, not necessarily by trauma, and not even by something being wrong in your life. Sometimes it's just there, lingering beneath the surface, even when you are functioning, even when you are doing what you are supposed to be doing. If this feels familiar, I want you to hear this first. You're not broken, you're not weak, and you're not failing at life. From a psychological and nervous system perspective, these feelings are often signals, not flaws. They are signs that some of your core emotional needs haven't been met for a long time. And when needs go unmet, the nerve system stays in a subtle state of tension. That tension doesn't always feel like panic. Sometimes it shows up as anxiety, numbness, or constant self-doubt. I'm Renata Karlinskaite, a psychotherapist and hypnotherapist, and I help people rebuild self-worth and emotional safety from the inside out. Today, I want to talk about 6 core emotional needs that quietly shape how safe, valued, and enough you feel inside. This framework is well known in coaching psychology and often associated with Tony Robbins, but I want to explore it through a therapeutic, nerve system informed lens. Because unmet needs don't just affect behavior, they affect self worth, emotional regulation, and how you experience yourself. And at the end of this video, I will share free guided self-esteem and nerve system calming audio you can download, especially if you have been feeling emotionally depleted, self-critical, or disconnected from yourself lately. You will find the link in the description below. Psychology shows us that human beings are wired around needs, not preferences, needs. And when these needs aren't met consistently, the nerve system doesn't feel settled. Over time, that ongoing tension shapes how we relate to ourselves. Anxiety, emptiness, and feeling not enough are often the emotional consequences of living too long without having your needs acknowledged, protected, or prioritized. The first emotional need is certainty. This is the need for safety, predictability, and stability. When this need isn't met, the nerve system becomes anxious, hypervigilant, or constantly on edge. Many people try to meet this need by over-controlling themselves through perfectionism, rigid routines, or harsh self-discipline. It can look functional on the outside, but inside it often feels exhausting. The second need is uncertainty or variety. This is the need for change, stimulation, and emotional movement. When this need is unmet, people often feel bored, flat, numb, or disconnected from life. The nervous system needs both certainty and uncertainty. Too much uncertainty creates anxiety. Too much certainty creates numbness. When life has been stressful for a long time, people often sacrifice variety just to feel safe, and slowly, emptiness sets in. The third emotional need is significance, the need to feel valued, seen, and important. When this need isn't met in healthy ways, many people try to earn it through overworking, overgiving, overachieving, or even through self-criticism. Being hard on yourself can create a sense of control and importance, but significance earned through pressure never settles into true self-worth. The fourth need is love and connection. This is the need for emotional closeness, belonging, and attachment. When this need is unmet, the nerve system experiences loneliness, abandonment fear, or chronic self-doubt. And when connection is prioritized at the cost of self, people may stay close to others while slowly disconnecting from who they are. This is where people-pleasing, weak boundaries, and self-abandonment often live. The fifth need is growth. They need to develop, evolve, and expand emotionally and psychologically. When growth is blocked, people often feel stuck, hopeless, or quietly depressed. Life can start to feel repetitive or heavy, even when everything looks fine on the outside. And the sixth need is contribution. The need to give beyond yourself, to feel that your presence matters and has meaning. When this need is unmet, people often describe a deep sense of emptiness, not sadness, but emptiness, a feeling that there must be more than this. These needs don't disappear because you are an adult. They don't disappear because you are capable. They don't disappear because others depend on you. They remain quietly active in the nervous system, influencing how safe, valued, and enough you feel. Low self-worth is often not a belief problem. It's a lived experience of unmet needs. When your nervous system learns that safety comes from overfunctioning, love comes from self-sacrifice, values comes from achievement, and rest must be earned, it forms a quiet but powerful conclusion: my worth is conditional. And no amount of positive thinking can override a nervous system that doesn't feel safe, valued, or connected. So instead of asking what's wrong with me, I invite you to ask a gentle question: which emotional need has been neglected? Not because I failed, but because I was surviving. That question alone begins to soften shame, and compassion is what tells the nervous system it's safe to change. If you have been feeling anxious, empty, or not enough, please hear this. These feelings are not evidence that you are broken. They are evidence that parts of you have been unmet, unseen, or unsupported for too long. And now they are asking for care, not criticism. If you would like support with calming self-criticism and restoring emotional safety, you can download the free guided self-esteem and nervous system calming audio in the description below. And if you feel ready to go deeper, to gently reprogram the beliefs that keep your worth feeling conditional, you can explore my digital course with Hypnosis, the hidden secret to healthy self-esteem. If this video supported you, please subscribe and share it with someone who may be quietly struggling with these feelings. You are not asking for too much. You are responding to needs that matter, and learning to honor them can change a lot.